Good morning. So this is a continuation of the last video. To finish the house tour, I've done the main room. So let's go and have a look at the back room. I'm going to talk about the work that I've done, the work that I'm going to do, which there's a lot of it. Ow, it's this cat again. Ow, ow, ow. I think he's going to be interrupting most of my videos. I get the feeling. Good morning, Myro. So yeah, continuation of the house tour of the work that needs to be done. My baby. Myra wants to come along on the house tour. Oh, for goodness sakes. I probably should, when these things happen, I should probably start the video again and try and do a calmer video, but this is what my life is always like, so I might as well share it. So let's do that today, continue the house tour and talk about the work that I need to finish. So first I'm going to do a quick recap of the main room. So the work that I still need to do in here is finish the ceiling, put more insulation. I'm just working away on that slowly but steadily, a bit at a time, and then put the final boards up, and that'll finish the ceiling. And obviously I really need to paint in here. That was an experimental patch. Yeah, I really need to finish the painting. And there's lots and lots of little jobs to do in here. Well, I say little. They're not that little, but they're smaller than the big jobs anyway. I need to do lots of things. I need to make a bed for myself. My bed is just on breeze blocks just now. I want to make a proper bed frame, or at least proper bed legs to go on there. And there's some tiling to do in the kitchen. All sorts of little pieces, bits and pieces that I need to do. So that's the main room, basically. Finish off all of that up there. And then this is the back room. So the main job in here, this is the back room. The main job in here is I need to finish this floor here. Cat agrees. I think they're tired of walking on rubble as well. I've done the first two sections. I'm mixing the cement by hand in the wheelbarrow, so it takes me much of the day to do just one section. So that's one section there, completed. Section number 2, and this will be the last one. So it'll probably take me most of the day if I'm mixing by hand. A friend of mine has offered to bring his cement mixer to help me with that, so I might take him up on that offer, just so it doesn't take me the whole day. And I've got a bit of water coming in when it rains really hard, so I need to do something about that. That involves the outside area, which I'll show you in a minute. But first of all, oh, check this out. I had swifts in here this year. There's still a swift nest. The chicks have gone, but the swifts are still visiting the nest. But I watched them build it in the spring. It was really cool to watch them build it. You can't really see in. This is why I need to finish the floor, because I'm stepping on rubble in my bare feet. Anyway, so these two sections are done. I'd like to eventually tile back here. Yeah, puss. And this is going to be mainly storage. Back here, there's my beehives. I didn't put them out this year. too much going on. Here's my solar system. For anybody that knows about these things, I'll give you a close-up look. That's just the circuit breaker in there. These are the batteries, covered so the dust doesn't. They're open lead cell, acid lead cell batteries, 2 of them. And there's a washing machine that I haven't plumbed in yet. I need to fix the drainage pipe. That's going to go over there. This is where the cats kind of live. Cat beds. Fruit crates make really useful cat beds. There's a bookshelf I need to repair. I'm really looking forward to getting this bit finished because walking on rubble is a bit annoying and I need the storage space. So here eventually is going to be my kind of bathroom area, just here. I need to block up this doorway. I'm going to put a cat flap and a little window, and I'll put a vent pipe at the opposite end of the room. That'll be all blocked up eventually. And I need to try and fix the water situation in here. I have water coming in from the back. I'm going to do a false wall back here. These are my toolboxes. I'm going to do a false wall, or at least part of a false wall. Part of it is already down there. Well, it's not mortared in. I was just putting the bricks there to see how many I needed. And so I'll have this little channel at the back, all the way along, just in case the water does come in, and then I can at least keep it back. It's not going to flow across the whole floor. And I'll do a little drainage channel here in the corner that leads eventually out the doorway somewhere here. And my toilet will go in this corner. I want to plumb in, not the toilet, but I'll have a little bidet system and a little sink that will be led off of this water tank here. These are 2 water tanks. The front one goes into the house. Let me show you. This is kind of my shower area at the moment. I need to do a proper wall and all that, but this is just here for now. So everything's plumbed in from here. That's the drain pipe for the kitchen sink. And that comes off of that tank. They're 2 IBC tanks, just like that one back there, that get fed off of the roof into there. So this is the one for the house. And then there's an overflow pipe that feeds into the next one here. This one mainly gets used for watering the garden. Just now I have the tap is here and the hose pipe here. So I want to plumb that in to this back room here so I can have a bidet system and a little sink next to my toilet. I had to put this drainage pipe here because of the huge amount of water that comes down off the back. So this part here, this is a whole nother story. I'll do it in a second. I'm getting thirsty. I'm going to go for a drink of water and then I'll come back to this. So this is my disaster area. This is going to take a lot of fixing. It's a bit hard to see because the sun's not come round yet. That's why I'm filming just now, because it gets a bit too hot when the sun comes round. But basically what's happened here, I dug, so the soil from the hillside used to come right up to there. You can see where the render stops. And the soil used to be all part of the hillside, and I did some exploratory digging because I was thinking to make an extra room back here. I soon discovered that the bedrock is too high, so I can't do a floor. So I just abandoned that idea, but I didn't fill the hole back in. And then it started to attract water, a lot of water. And each successive winter, there's been even more water has come down. And it's washed all of this out. And part of this wall has collapsed. I don't know if you can see all the way along back there. So this is collapsed. These are huge stones. I'm going to have to get them out here so that I can fill this back in. This has all been undercut by the water. And the trees' roots are all exposed. This is my neighbour's fence post. It's all exposed. I need to get all that filled in. It goes right under there. So I need to fill all of this in, or it's just going to keep happening. I'm just going to get more and more water coming down. But that's a huge job of work because it's just me and a wheelbarrow. And I'm not going to do it in August, it's too hot. So as soon as it starts to cool down, I need to get back onto this disaster and fill all of this back in, right up to there. All of this area, because all the soil got washed all the way down here, all the way down there, all the way down there. I've got like a drainage channel here, and it ended up in my pond, which is just there. So I need to bring it all back up from there, one wheelbarrow at a time, and dump it in here. I'm going to build a retaining wall here once I get these big stones out. I'm going to do a retaining wall here and maybe another one here to try and keep all of this back and stop it from all washing out again. Because it's a huge volume of water comes down there off of the hillside. My neighbour's got a few ponds, and when they overflow, it all comes down here. And this is my fault because I did some digging right back in the beginning. I should have waited to see what the water was doing. There's a big culvert over there, really big drainage culvert over there. And obviously that was designed to take away the excess water down the side of the land and then down to the river, which is down there. But I went and messed it up by digging this hole, and I created a new low point, which now attracts water. So that's a huge job. I'll get on with it in the autumn. I'm hoping to have some help from friends this year. We're going to do like a collaboration where we all help each other on each other's land once a week or every couple of weeks. Because I really need help with this. It's a lot to do. I was hoping my neighbour would help, but I don't think he's going to help. I really need a digger. I need to take this fence down and get a digger and get back there. He's done a drainage channel. I mean, bless him, he's done some work. I hoped he would fill in the hole for me, but he dug a drainage channel here, which you probably can't see on the camera. But trust me, there's one there and there's one further up as well, so thankfully he's done something. But I guess I need to fill the hole in myself, so I need to get on with that in the autumn. I also need to fix the roof. I've got a few weeks, so I need to get up there, tighten some screws, put some waterproof paint, I need to cut off these pieces of wood. I need to fix one of the tanks because one of them's leaking a little bit. Yeah, there's a lot to do, but in August it's just impossible to work outside. So that's what needs to be done back here. So this is the pond area. It's really hard to see all of this soil. You can see that where it used to be, kind of, well, that's all filled in. It was about 1 metre deep. At least 1 metre deep, might have been 1.5 metres deep. But I need to move all of this soil back up to there and fill that in. This cat is obsessed with my toes. So that's the house tour done. That's most of the stuff. I haven't talked about absolutely everything because that would be an hour-long video, I think. But that's the main things that I need to work on. So please keep watching and see what I'm going to work on next. And there'll be lots of other stuff that I'll include as well in upcoming videos. So thanks for watching. Bye.